Hello, hello, and happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you had a good week. Hopefully, it's not too abysmally hot wherever you are right now. Yeah, so I'm starting a little bit earlier today because I've got plans for a late lunch, early dinner with the family. And so I figured I'd start sooner rather than later so that we could still get in a good amount of time. Yeah, so I know that I am I am not placing in this challenge. That's okay. I'm fine with that. We knew that from the start. Zach Nafine actually submitted his run the other day, and he's now slid into first place ahead of Maria with 7 days, I believe. Like exactly 7 days. I know that Maria is still trying to do different attempts. I know that Sil is trying additional attempts. I don't know who else has submitted anything or is still working on it, but I know there were quite a few people who were participating or who were at least trying it out. So I'm curious to see what sort of other times people come up with. I'm just really, like I said, I knew from the beginning that I wasn't going to be super fast, and I'm just really happy with where we are right now. I mean, we still have quite a bit to do, but I think it's definitely possible that I complete this within three in-game weeks. There we go. So that's kind of what I was hoping for. But I mean, time will tell. Maybe we'll die. I hope not, though. Let's just jump right in and see where we're at. Last time we actually wrapped up when I had finished making my bow. So we have a bow, we have arrows, we're pretty much set to go. So today we're heading towards the far territories. If I were smart, and I think I've said this like the last 3 times, if I were smart, I would have looked up where everything is that I need. Because like I know that the woodworking tools, I know that there's a set in I know that there's a set in Zoc. I know that there's oh, it's windy. I really don't like that. Wait, there was a Tarmy here? That's so random. What was I talking about even? I know that there we go. I found my train of thought. I know that there's a set of woodworking tools in Zoc, and I know where the camera is in Sundered Pass. I don't actually know where in Zoc to find the tools, and I should have looked that up. If I was smart, I would have looked that up, but I wasn't smart. So the question is, I think today we're gonna head to Sundered Pass and get the camera first. I think that makes more sense. Firstly, because I know where I'm going, and secondly, because we don't need to craft the photo frames before we take the pictures. We need the pictures first and foremost. So that makes more sense to me. I don't like how windy it is. Do I have a flare? I do. I really want to use it for this, but I'm gonna have to unless I get rid of this wool. You know, we should probably leave the flare behind, because unless we find flare shells, like, what's even the point? No, I didn't want to eat those. I wanted to get out my bow. You know what? Screw it. Oh, always the last thing I pull out. Hold on. Oh no! My arrow! Oh, that was such a bad idea. Man, I was like, we'll just get them out of the way. No big deal. Okay, so loses an arrow to an arrow thief. Complains about something in game. And forgets what she was talking about. Okay. Oh, another one. At least both of those will help with our... Oh, I missed that one. I was gonna say with our archery skill. This is a shot. He's coming back. I'm so wasting my time, it's not even funny. Like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. We're just killing time. This is terrible. What's wrong with me? Let's check our journal. See if any of the wolves died. Nope. Maybe we make some water? Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Alright. Let's start a fire. Come on, Astrid, I believe in you.
Fire.
Maybe we can make a little thing of porridge, too. Alright, let's go ahead and throw on reclaimed wood. We'll go ahead and... Where's my pot? Did I leave it inside? Was this maybe a good thing that we haven't gone yet? Was this all part of some master plan for me to remember to go get my pot? There's my cooking pot. I believe I forgot it behind. I left it behind. Left it behind and forgot it. Forgot it behind. Now we've got a new phrase. Alright, let's go ahead and cook porridge. Okay. I don't know why I just started to speak German. I was gonna say, I know I heard him. Yeah, there we go. One down. Let's go ahead and drink. Oh, that one's down? What about the other one? Did I kill 3? Nope. You're down. There he is. Oh, there we go. And he's down. 5 minutes until ready. Let's go ahead and grab our arrows. Another wolf bites the dust. And another wolf down, another wolf down, another wolf bites the dust. Nope. I just want to grab my arrow, don't care about the rest of the wolf. I really hope my computer's fan isn't, like, too abysmally loud right now. Was that the same one that I missed the shot? Nope, that's this one. Okay, cool. So that would be all of my arrows, and now the weather has also cleared up a little bit. So I think what we're gonna do is grab this. I was gonna say we're gonna cook some more, but no we ain't. Go ahead and eat this. Go ahead and pick this up. We do have 2 more water purification tablets, so we might as well do this and make use of our warmth bonus while we can. Go ahead and grab torches. These are terrible.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're gonna have to just deal with it. I'm sorry, Astrid. That's just how it goes. Alright, let's take a quick bingo break. So we killed a wolf. We started a fire. We pulled one good-ish torch and terrible torches, and I'm pretty sure we're at 10 or more. I don't know. Yeah, 10 plus the one we're carrying. So, there we go, all set. Alright, let's head out to the far territories then, shall we? The name of the far territories reminds me of the book that I just finished. I believe the English title is The Feather in the Stone. The German title basically translates to, like, open wild land. And it's, like a historical fiction novel that takes place in, Australia during the settlement period. So it's like 1800s. And so the name The Far Territories just makes me think of that. It was a long book. It was nearly 700 pages, but I managed to whip right through it, which is good because I didn't want to have to carry it back with me. I know that the fam would have had no problem with me borrowing it, but I packed several library books here, so I didn't want to have to take another book back with me. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and with that, actually, I was able to get my book bingo, my first book bingo for this year. I have a feeling I'll probably get at least one more, but who knows? At least now I have got that checked off. The thing that tipped it into a bingo win is I had several squares based on reading books by authors from different continents, and so this one was for Australia and Oceania, and the author is Australian, so yay! And I'm getting dangerously close to the 10,000 pages mark for the year, so my goal of reading 15,000 pages definitely seems doable. So that's cool. And I've already reached my goal of 10 different countries, authors from 10 different countries. So my book goals for the year are coming along very nicely. I'm very happy with that. I've been trying to actually think, I know at the end of last stream, or the middle of last stream, whatever it was, at some point we were talking about the book recommendations list that I had put together from people who had mentioned things in chat before. And I'm trying to think of a cool way to set it up to, so that people can also, like, interact with it, like potentially, I don't know, maybe putting in different tabs for a variety of genres or something like that. But I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it in terms of permissions and stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll have to play that by ear. Let's see. We have changed regions. Well, we are in the process of entering another region.
Man,
So
this
we'll go
pack
ahead
is
and
getting
call
kind of
that.
heavy.
So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions for how we set that up, I am all ears, but I did at least copy the list that I have so far from my personal list and put it into another one. So I could just share that. We could just deal with that. And then maybe I just add things as people share them in the group or something. I don't know. Oh, I hope we find some old world food here in the little room that we're gonna find in this tunnel thing. I don't know what to call it. Oh, I'll take a marine flare. Pry bar. Thank you. I actually took the pry bar off of the bingo list because I didn't think that we were going to necessarily find them. I tried to like pare down our bingo events list for today, so I got rid of things like the technical backpack and the crampons, which are definitely not going to happen. I just remembered I forgot to take off the event that I get into costume. Oh, I guess I did do it. Oh, good for me. I did remember. Okay, never mind. But things like that, or going to get, a tea, because I'm not planning on taking a break for this particular stream. Yes, another flare. Okay. Come on, food! Give me food. So far, not finding any food. A lot of nothing. Seriously, what's wrong with this place? Huh? What about here? Backpack? No, seriously, nothing. I've sworn we were at least gonna get a granola bar. Well, we should find some cattails down the hallway. I don't think I want to go this way, do I? No. I wanted to go down this way. Down the long, dark, scary stairwell. Very ominous indeed. So this week the cat was extra cuddly. Pretty much anytime I decided to sit outside, he would hang out with me, he'd curl up on my lap. Really cute. Hey Lily, welcome in. Yes, early start today. I have relatively early dinner plans tonight, so I wanted to make sure that we got some streaming time in. I didn't want to just stream for like an hour, so I figured I'd start a little early so we'd have a little more time. 7 a.m. here and already in the 80s. Oh god, that's too hot for that time of day. Although I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, because I know that there were heat advisories through the end of the week, or through the weekend. But that certainly doesn't make, potential plans for the 4th to be all that much fun. Just having cats. Hubby is allergic, but I grew up with them. I have never lived with cats, but I really love them, especially when they're ultra cuddly. But a lot of my friends are allergic, and so I probably wouldn't get one just because I would want my friends to be able to come stay at our house for longer periods of time and not worry about cat allergies. I don't actually know that many people with dog allergies, but I do know quite a few with cat problems.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Thank
gear.
you. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a restaurant that we've been to before, and they have like a midday special where you get the meal at a reduced price, and you can also get a dessert with it at a reduced price. And during the summer months, they extend it so that instead of just being like 11 to 2 or something, they have this midday deal until 5 p.m. So we're gonna aim for like leaving at 3:30 or 4, and so I figured, well, I should go stream earlier, since I usually stream past then. It's really nice. They have both indoor and outdoor seating, and the outdoor seating is great because it's also year-round outdoor seating. So they've got like, they have these heaters up for the winter, and they'll have like blankets on the back of your chair if you're there in the colder months. And it's really nice. Oh, I didn't want to be down here. I wanted to be on the other side. That's okay. I'll just grab some coal. Oh, maybe. Oh, there's food here. Okay, this was a happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say. And have GG on first. Welcome in. Severe heat advisory are going to be 110 plus humid today. Looking forward to the thunderstorms tomorrow. Oh, I hope those thunderstorms bring you lots of refreshing, a refreshing break in the heat and the humidity, although it might make it more humid, but I hope not. Hopefully it breaks it. It sounds fabulous. Yeah, like, who doesn't love getting a nice discount for a tasty meal? Also, GG on the 3 streak, Lily. I always want to, like, stumble over that for some reason. It's like a tongue twister for my brain. Yeah, Mav, I'm really sorry for your loss. I can imagine that it's really hard to lose such a, you know, a long-term companion. I personally have not had a dog, and so I don't know exactly what it's like to lose a dog, but I have lost some pets over my life, and I know how hard it was even for ones that are not cuddly, like fish, or that don't live forever, or don't live for very long, like hamsters. No, I'm really sorry. My deepest condolences. Oh. So, like, such a sweet puppy, too. Like, looked like such a sweetie. Exactly, exactly. At that point, they really do become part of your family. They're more than just a pet. You know, they really are like a lifetime companion. They're there for you. They've been, you know, they've been there for you through thick and thin when you're sick, or, you know, when things are tough, they're there to keep you company. And it's not easy. It's like, my in-laws' dog is probably the closest I've ever had to having a dog myself. And he's getting older, and I'm clearly suppressing that thought. Like, you can tell that he's getting more, let's say, mild. He's definitely, like, you don't really notice it, but you notice it, if you know what I mean. And I know that it's gonna be hard when that day comes too, because he's definitely, yeah, the dogs are more than pets. They're part of the family. I still dearly miss our Obi-Wan. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, they'll always be a part of you, of your history. Like, even though I never met the dog that my husband grew up with, I feel like I know her just through all the stories that have been told. And, like, I know so many stories about her that it feels like I knew her. Yeah, they'll always be part of our families. Now that she's not here anymore, my dad already said jump in the room when it was feeding time, pulling at his shirt in the middle
All
of
I
the
can
night when she
think
took
about
off.
is food.
Yeah, it's just missing. Even things that like might have been a little annoying at the time, like you miss those things. Now you're like, I would rather deal with those little annoyances, but still have them there. It's tough. But yeah, Mav, sending you and your family all sorts of love and support right now. I know that it's not easy. There were 2 dogs. The other one is restless now that one of the pack is missing. Yeah. Oh, that is so hard. Oh, it's especially hard because then you can't really talk to them about it. You know, like with other humans, you can kind of share memories and try and comfort each other, and obviously you can still, you know, comfort pets through other means, but it's not quite the same. I'm sure it's also really, really hard on the other dog too. Alright,
Perfect.
I'm mostly making this fire so that we can pull more torches. We have over 40 sticks. Okay, so hold on. We have more than 40 sticks. We have, I don't know. I think I was singing earlier. Was I singing? I think I did. I think I made a pop culture reference earlier. Okay, I think we're caught up. Let's see, are any of these worth keeping? No, not really. We'll break down these torches then. So this weekend we're heading back home, which means Monday I should be back with the camera and my double screen, so it won't be as difficult for me to do bingo and chat and keep everything organized. It'll take a couple more days before I get adjusted to the situation. Yeah, of course. And I'm sure for a while there are going to be moments here and there where it just kind of hits you again, and yeah. But it'll be okay. Really hoping our trip home goes okay, because I've been hearing all sorts of things about train issues. I'm hoping most of those were connected to the heat, but the way I know the Dutch Japan, I'm assuming they're not. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. We'll just make another liter. I mean, another half liter, and then we can actually use this. Alright, so now we're out of tablets. I cannot forget that, because otherwise I might just assume that we can keep going when we can't. I'm gonna add some more sticks to that. This weather has been so wild. It got, like, I don't want to say cold, but compared to last week, this week felt kind of cold. It was comfortable. It was very nice temperatures, but at night or in the early morning, I did have to grab my hoodie because it was, you know, on the cooler side. And it was tough because I wanted to do a load of laundry, but I like to hang my laundry up to dry while I can. And so I kept watching the weather, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, there's like a little shower passing through this afternoon, or there's going to be occasional showers throughout the day," and it's like, well, that's inconvenient. Thankfully today it's supposed to stay dry, so I've got the laundry hanging up, and the wind is taking care of it. I have to say that's one thing that someday, someday when I have like a house and not just an apartment with no balcony, I'm really looking forward to being able to hang stuff up to dry outside on in the fresh air and in the breeze, in the sunshine.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Finally finished Legend of Grimrock 2 dungeon. While it was quite a long one, there were a couple of things that got me really annoyed, so I gave it a B-, actually leaning more towards C. Well, at least it was mostly enjoyable, I suppose. But GG on finishing it. Because that really was, like, a very long dungeon. How long did it end up taking you? I know when we talked about it, I think it was Monday. You'd said you'd played for 24 hours already, I think? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that would be a train. Did not see that coming. On the train tracks. What a surprise. How long is this? Riddles where you can soft lock yourself, points to no return without proper warning, lack of stranding. Oh, that's too bad. That's really too bad. Around 23 hours of playtime. Okay. That's still a decent amount for custom content. But yeah, that's no fun. Like, if they have places where you can get stuck or whatever, and then to not stick the landing at the end, that's too bad. Alright, so I'm thinking about this logically. I think we should just keep pushing to Sundered Pass, and we'll sleep in a cave. If we have to. Distempered platforms. Firewood! We can call that then. Let's go ahead and maybe grab some acorns. I had a couple of game crashes due to badly scripted riddles. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's not great. Oh, speaking of crashes, after my last stream, my computer kind of crashed on me. It, knock on wood, hasn't done anything since this week, but I will be very curious to see if that happens again after today's stream. It's an issue that I've had on and off, but I can't, like, replicate it. I think it might be a driver issue somewhere. I can't consistently replicate the issue. And for the longest time, I thought it was related to my HDMI output to my second screen. because I was having issues with the second screen too. Like it would flicker and sometimes it just not be recognizable. So I thought it had to do with that. But I'm currently not using my second screen. So that's obviously not it. So I'm gonna have to check my drivers at some point, see if it's something I can fix that way. But like I said, it's hard to know if it'll ever be, like, if I fixed it or not, if I can't replicate the problem. Wishing we still have this pool as I finish walking the dog. Oh yeah, with the temperatures already being at 80 at, you know, 7:30 in the morning, I would also love to just jump in the pool. I actually had a conversation with my husband and his parents the other day about pools, and I came to the conclusion I would love to be friends with someone with a pool, but I don't want to have a pool. It just seems like so much work. Wait, one of these was open, wasn't it? Yeah, this one. We might as well just finish this then. Go ahead and swap out our torches. We're gonna need some more again. Because I do love swimming. I just don't know that I would ever use a pool often enough to make it worthwhile, you know? Although, who knows? Maybe if I had one of my own, I would actually use it all the time. Hard to say, but that's not something that you can really just, like, take a gamble on, because if you get one and you don't use it all that often, then that's kind of a waste of space, of time, of money, all that fun stuff. You know, it's not like getting a bicycle to see if you're gonna use the bicycle, because if you don't, you can easily sell it or whatnot. You can test it out for a while and see if it fits your lifestyle. Can't really do that with people. I mean, I suppose with an above ground pool you could, but even that is still pretty space and finance heavy, let's say. And also, I personally find that swimming in above ground pools is, generally speaking, not the same as swimming in an in-ground pool. Mostly because of the size and shape difference. Kids weren't using it enough, so in the last one, we just didn't get another one. Yeah. It makes sense. Like, my aunt and uncle also had a pool, and when we were kids, we used it a lot, and they'd have, like, they'd have parties and stuff, like, around the 4th of July, or throughout the summer, and we'd all get together and we'd all swim and stuff, but I know that as like, the cousins especially got older and, went off to college and stuff, it just didn't get used nearly as often. And so, I mean, they had an in-ground pool, and they haven't gotten rid of it or anything like that, but it just doesn't get used, and that would be my concern as well. Okay, maybe we go ahead and start a little fire to grab more torches. Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Let's go ahead and use one of the cedar. And let's also go ahead and break down this torch. Oh, I also want to call toilet water before I forget, and acorns. And cooks one of the fancy recipes because we made porridge earlier. So what if we go ahead and prep some acorns? Did a mile in nasty 80-degree Fahrenheit with humidity. I feel like it gives me extra points. Yeah, no, you definitely get props from me for doing that. I wouldn't. Or I would avoid it if I could. Go ahead and cook up some more. It's always good to have some food on hand. Let's maybe add some sticks. Oh, that's a really good. I appreciate that torch. Oh, I also appreciate that one. Oh, I feel. Oh, excuse me, a sneeze coming on. I was gonna try and warn you all, but it would not let me. Sorry about that. They smell pretty decent. Let's grab one more. Let's see. I know that this path is way longer than I anticipate, but I'm still hoping that we'll be able to get there before dark.
I could eat a horse.
Let's maybe go ahead and have a coffee. So because it's relatively windy, I actually have the curtains up. Normally I don't when I stream, just to try and cut down on the glare, but it's not too bad today. But I have the I have the shades up so I can keep an eye on my laundry. Because sometimes I'll look over and it's just like, I'm amazed that it's still on the line. I'm very grateful that it's still on the line. Let's put it like that. But I did, knowing that it was supposed to be a little bit windier than usual, I did make sure to use like twice the amount of clothespins that I normally would. Is this the correct way? Yes, it is. Okay. It's just so funny. Every once in a while there's a gust and they're all just like horizontal. Actually, earlier I had to flip one of my t-shirts around because it had gotten stuck, like, folded in on itself.
Oh, I'm starving.
Yeah. You and your needs, Astrid, you and your needs. It's okay. I understand. Oh, the other day, I actually think it might have been Monday after I streamed. I went into the kitchen. And my in-laws had left out some plum cake that they had taken out of the freezer and had as an afternoon snack. And oh my god, was it delicious. It was plum cake that they had made back in the fall with plums from their yard. And it was just so good. I couldn't even tell it had been frozen. It was amazing. I thought they'd gotten it fresh from the bakery, and my mother-in-law was like, nope, this was the one I made back during plum season. Killer. I think plum cake might be among my favorites, actually. Right. Hello, bunny. Bun, bun, bun. Oh, I forgot I have to climb ropes. I don't know if this coffee is gonna be enough. Oh, we should maybe. Firstly. I think we had enough feathers, but I'm still taking them just in case. We're gonna go ahead and start a fire here and eat this deer meat and see what our coffee situation is like.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, while that's happening, let's take a look at coffee. Oh, we've got plenty. We should make more. Oh, how are we doing on water is the other question. Let's drop the cans. Or a can, anyway. Yes, cooking 3. Levels up a skill. Oh, I actually wanted to take out Someone Wins a minigame because I'm not planning on taking any breaks if I can avoid it. So I'll just call that. So, bonus. Rose hit pies. Yes, 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 of course,
Oh,
rose
I
hit
need anything right
pies.
about now.
Alright, here, have this. 47 minutes until ready. Maybe at the same time we cook up some water.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
And maybe we also make some mushroom tea. Alright. Go ahead and do this. Grab the skillet. Eat a rose hip pie. But I thought that was supposed to make me less tired. We'll also have a coffee. Let's drop the charcoal. Let's drop, let's drop the cedar. Oh, pretty heavy. Let's drop all of the sticks. Oh, they're still pretty heavy. And a liter of water. We'll just have to get more sticks when we're up top. Come on, Astrid, I believe in you. You can do this. You can do this. I believe in you. You got this. Good job. There we go. I gotta grab these sticks now that we're up here. So the one thing I still haven't quite determined is the moose kill. Because finding Timbies, finding a bear, okay, I'm not concerned with that. But how do you guarantee that you find a moose as quickly as these people have? Like, maybe some luck is involved? I don't know. Maybe there are guaranteed moose spawns? I don't think so. I mean, where they are, yes. When they spawn, I don't think it's guaranteed. We're not even officially in the Sunday Pass yet. How far do we have to go before it turns over? Yes. I wasn't here that long ago, and yet I still don't really remember what I'm doing. I vaguely remember. I'm not lost, I just... everything is so unfamiliar. Oh, I didn't want to climb. I wanted to grab those rose hips. Oh well. Because I should have been eating rosehip pies the whole time. I don't know why I didn't think of that. This way?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Just like following the sticks. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Oh goodness. Trooper, welcome in. We're not lost, we're just bolstering our map knowledge. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub. 47 months. That's just wild. I really appreciate that. And also, what is time? And also, how are you? Now, like, I know where I am, I just, like, don't remember everything. Does that count? Let's maybe go ahead and pick another one. Am I going back up from where I came? I don't think so. I don't remember climbing a tree bridge earlier, so I'm gonna assume no. I'm gonna assume this is forward. It's just I'm not as familiar with it in the dark. Although that's not entirely true either, because the last time I came through here, it's a blizzard. It's also nighttime. So I feel like this is already better. I just keep expecting at some point it's going to be like entering Sundered Pass, and the fact that it's not doing that has me kind of concerned. I feel like I've been running in circles in the dark. Rough week at work, otherwise doing okay. Hope you're hanging in there amid all the heat and humidity. It's thankfully not been too bad here this week, but yeah, we managed to survive the major heat wave.
I'm not
I
sure I can
have
carry
heard
much
there's
more.
potentially another one on the way, but I'll worry about that when it gets here. But yeah, this week has been better, for sure. And, oh, finally, we've transfer pass. Finally! I'm sorry to hear you had a rough week at work. I hope that next week is a little bit better, or much better, actually. I hope it's much better, but, yeah. Income transfer pass to underpass is surprisingly long. It feels like you should be there after that climb, but it's still a... Yeah! I agree. And because I don't do this very often, it's like every time I come through here, I'm so convinced that I'm already done, and then I'm not. Like, I'm not even close to being done. And especially when it's in the dark, it feels like everything feels so much further away when you're wandering around in the middle of nowhere in the dark. But I think, given this weather, we could probably even push to the little hut. Because I think I know how to get there from here. I think if we go down here... I probably should have just kept going forward. We'll eventually get to the lake thingy.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah. I think we're good. Oops. Didn't want to extinguish. Am I getting close to where I want to be? That is the question. I think the answer is yes. Yeah, this looks like... Yeah, seedling spring, perfect. Couldn't have told you that that's what I was looking for, but I knew that I was looking for, like, a little pond. And then from here... over this side, if we find some cattails, yeah. Alright, and now if we go up this way. Go after the deer. Yeah, go after the deer. Oh, good job. Good job, Wolf. You enjoy that deer. You deserve it. Okay, it should be around here somewhere. I think just up that hill. I think that might already be it. Looks like it. You're doing the Twins Peak strat coffee and pie to get to the weather station. I'm gonna stop into this house to see if there's anything interesting for us here, but then, yeah, the weather is so good, I don't see a reason for us to stop. We have pies. We might need to stop to make another fire to make more pies, but we have pies, we have coffee.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
At least I think we do. We have one pie. And one coffee. Okay, yeah, I think we're probably gonna need to make more of each, but... anything else interesting in here? No, not really. Oh, books. I will definitely take books. Alright. Let's maybe... Oh, I need to call that we, climbed a rope.
Is that a book? I know a thing
I know
or
a
two
thing or
about
two
books,
about
and
books, and that's a book.
book.
Thank you for that. I love that one so much. Alright, let's go ahead and place the cooking skillet. Make one of those hot pies. And then we need to, maybe we just add more sticks. Place the cooking pot. How much water do we have? Oh, we still have enough. Okay. And besides, we're going to subsist on coffee. Okay, while this is happening, let's see. Astrid makes coffee or tea. Sound alert. Rope. That was the other one. I genuinely don't know how people were doing this entire thing within a week. I mean, I know, people were not treating their survivors nearly as nicely as I was. They weren't letting them sleep, I'm sure. But at the same time, we need more water. At the same time, I still don't know how it's possible. Let's maybe grab this ruined torch and break it down. It's not a ton of water, but it'll do. Let's go. Gotta admit, the wind in this region sounds terrible. So I don't really speedrun TLD. I always feel guilty treating Astrid so shabbily. Well. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Maybe I needed to play as well, but then I'd have to deal with his panting. Also, welcome in, Rob. Nice try. Thanks for that, though. Wait. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and put these in there just so that they're out of our way. And we have more coffee inventory space. Do I have 15 cattails? Good question. We have 14! Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry. And I haven't had more than that. I've actually been trying to get more to refill my cattail stock. That's such a bad pun. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to think if there are any cattail spots along this way. But I don't think so. I think it'll only be when we get back down the hill. The other thing about this challenge that is still making me really uncomfortable is the idea of going after timbies without using a fire. I think if we're standing over a blue torch, they will also leave us alone. Or if we're at a point above them where they can't reach us, that would be okay. But other than that, like, my go-to thing is to make a fire and shoot from there. I'm okay with going after bears. Although even that I don't love without having a fire going, even in spots where I know they can't get me. I still like to have a fire. I think moose are probably the ones I care about, like, the least with a fire. Like, I don't bother setting up a fire most of the time. But yeah, the timbies, and mostly the timbies. Also the bear, but mostly the timbies. My biggest concern, I think. gonna swap out torches. Okay, let's see where I'm supposed to be going. This way? No, that doesn't really look right. Maybe... There's a deer carcass. Was I maybe not supposed to climb up here? I don't think I was. Alright, we'll just go back down. No wait, but this is where I came from. Was I supposed to go this way? I think I might have been supposed to. I'm feeling a tad bit lost at this point. Maybe I was supposed to go up there. Let's go back up. Gonna start downloading your pizzas? Oh yeah, virtual pizza is the way to go these days, I'm hearing. It's the hot new trend. I gotta say, that was so clever of Domino's marketing. To make fun of them like that. Maybe I'm supposed to go over this thing? That doesn't look right though. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna just take a quick break to make a fire. Yeah, I really appreciate how many places are making that.
Come on, little fire.
Because as well they should.
Perfect.
Right, let's go ahead and grab this kilo of meat. The slope is steeper than you think. I guess so. It feels so wrong. I'm honestly just taking this break just to feel a little bit less wrong about this. Alright, and while this is happening, I'll go ahead and grab some more water. Might have to use one of my coal for this, even though it's not cold. Alright, while this is doing that, hold on, let me grab my lantern. Maybe that'll give me more light. That does not feel like it's giving me more light. Okay, so this is all blocked off, for sure. Oh, there's a rope here! Okay. I just feel really dumb. It's fine. I'm only a little bit silly. I don't remember there being a rope here. We're gonna need to eat rosehip pies and drink coffee to get up this rope. Only 7 minutes. Oh, that's not good. Go ahead and keep these up. Okay, hold on. I am gonna call Think She's Lost, even though I wasn't, like, actually lost, just because I didn't really know where I was going. Blizzard? self-deprecating comment. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some coffee. And maybe one more pie. Oh, there goes my torch immediately. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Here it is. Let's drop this. Give me this. Alright, Astrid, let's do this. I believe in you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, if I hug to the left, I should find the cave, right? I think it's up here and to the left. Cave, 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 yes? Yes, cave. Cave! Man, look at me remembering things. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have to climb down in order to place our bedroll. And I think we're going to just sleep this off. We might as well. Actually, let's first see if there's any coal nearby. That's a climb with some coal, yeah. Sweet Caroline. Do, do, do. I don't know why that just came to me, but it did, so enjoy. Here in the immediate vicinity? I don't see any, and I don't want to move too far away from the path. Alright, let's go ahead and place our bedroll. We'll turn this off. We found coal, and I'm already gonna call Sleeps in a Cave. Let's just do 5 hours, then it should be daylight, and hopefully the blizzard will be past us. Okay, it's at least light out now. I was gonna say I don't hear anything, but that doesn't mean anything, because I did not hear the blizzard when we came inside either. And we know that it was going on then. Oh my goodness. Okay, that spooked me. Good job, Rob. You got me. Also, I don't think I called that we found a book yet. Yes, call. I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna want to try and stay close to the wall to try and be out of the wind. Alright, we're gonna try and kill this wolf. So I don't have to worry about him. I'm gonna stay out of the wind so that our torch doesn't get blown out. Because that would be my luck. Right. No, don't steal my arrow. It's gonna be what? Wolf number 4? That'll be wolf number 5. Okay. Ugh. Annoying, but we're gonna just let him steal it for now. Maybe we'll find it on our way back. But I don't want to go after him. He'll be there when you get back, not many places for him to go. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And it just doesn't make sense for us to worry about it right now. Oh, here goes my torch. Okay, I really don't have a good way to do this between torch chain fail and the wind blows out my fire. Usually with wind blows out my fire, I mean like an actual campfire, but... And with torch chain fail, I typically mean if I go to, you know, do a torch chain but I'm too late, or I forget and my torch goes out, or I drop my torch and it rolls off a cliff, or whatever. But for this situation, I don't really have anything good. So we'll call both. I'm feeling generous today. I am a generous streamer today. I'm pretty sure he's the only wolf we have to worry about right now.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Just want to lay down for a bit? Well, I'm sorry you can't. It's not how this goes. I'm really hoping that when we're done with our early dinner tonight, that it's going to be comfortable temperatures and like not too chilly with the wind, that we'll get some soft serve. I'm really looking forward to getting another soft serve ice cream. It's been like a week. I love soft serve. I have to go up another rope, don't I? Hello, Tarmies! I feel like there's one more rope here. This is about the only part of Sunderpass that I actually kind of sort of know. A short one, but yes, one more rope. I knew it! Like I said, this is like the only part of the map that I still kind of remember. I also remember there's that one cave near the entrance. Can't remember what it's called. Kind of stuff never sticks with me. And then I know there's that really cool building that's surrounded by like 2 or 3 Tibi packs typically. Where you crawl in through the top window. I remember that place too. But other than those places... Oh, there's also another little shack on the road that's really crumbly. I really should actually start learning these places. You'd think, given all of my time playing this game and how much I love it, that I would remember these things, but I don't even remember half of the places that I go to all the time in regions that I know very, very well. Part of my brain just went, you know, maybe you should make flashcards with like the pictures of buildings and then in this game, and then actually, or distinct locations, and try to memorize it. And I'm like, is that a normal thing to have? Is that a normal thought to consider? Because I feel like the answer is no. I feel like that's not a normal thing to think. So there'll be even more regions with things to forget, right? How exciting. More regions to not remember the names of. Or with... I remember the names of regions. It's just, you know. Points of interest.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Points of interest, not multiple interests. You know flashcards is normal if you're a nerd. I am a nerd. It's true. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people would not have that reaction to, hey, it's been a really long time that I've been playing this game, and I still don't remember what any of these places are called. Maybe I should study them. Most people would probably be like, maybe I should just pay attention more. Play more. Meanwhile, Waffle Mouse is like, let's make a test! Ooh, another flare. Need to hurry up and find a cat? Oh, for a cattail. I mean, I actually do know where we can get cattails. Now that I think about it. How many? Not just... Oh, we still have plenty. I'm gonna need to kill a timberwolf. And there is a pack of timberwolves on another lake that's not far from here. And on the lake there will probably also be cats. So, maybe? No content creator responsibility to make a region tier list as cover for refamiliarizing yourself with everything. You're right, that would be the way to do it, sneakily. I actually did think about doing a tier list for the regions. It's like -1, are you kidding me? But not for like the individual places within a region. Go ahead and make some water. Poor kitty, but bingo! Exactly, bingo is important. Let's maybe, while we're doing this, make some more rosehip pies. And while this is happening, maybe we go check out the other building. There's a pry bar there, but I don't need that. I can't actually remember if it's in this building or if it's actually in the weather station building itself.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Moldy granola! Everyone's favorite. I think it's in this building. I'm not willing to bet my life on it, but I am pretty sure. Soda. Granola bar. More firewood. Cardboard box of day. I'm gonna take another book. Another granola bar. Man, they just littered this place with granola bars. Haha! I was right, it is in
lucky
here.
day.
I took the black and white, right? Oh, I have all three. Not gonna bother getting any more. Oh, God, I'm so scared of going after the TVs, but we gotta do it. We might as well get it over with, right? For a second there, I thought that was another granola bar on the ground. Okay. Yeah, right, and Lily is calling event number 51. Finding a fire log. Good call. That's very unlikely. Oh, I don't know if... I was gonna say, I don't know if our, food is done. Okay. Bloody note, everyone's favorite. Let's go, let's go. Let's go ahead and use our purification tablets for this. GG on that bingo win, Lily. Oh, right, I picked up shoes. Thinking it might make sense to swap them out. No, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. These things are all doing okay for the most part. "5 minutes until burned." Oh my god, that was close. That was close. No, I don't want to make more water. I wanted to cook more tea. Cook more coffee. Am I over encumbered? Oh, I have been under encumbered because we've climbed ropes. I need to play today. It's been a while. It's a great way to cool off mentally, you know, with the heat wave and everything. Nice, GG Rob. Congrats on the bingo win.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Still have plenty of water. We should maybe go ahead and eat. "30 minutes until ready." Okay, let's go ahead and do that. pick this up, grab torches, and get out of here. Let's have one of the hot ones as well. Oh, I'm so nervous about going after the wolves. Can I go down this way? I don't think so. Oh, a bedroll.
This'll come in handy.
We already have a bedroll. Wait, can I go this way? I don't think I've ever gone down this way before. Wait, isn't that the lake where there's usually timbies? I don't see them though. Wow, I don't think I realized I could come down this way. The more you know. There's a hidden cache here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Or can I not continue here? Yeah, okay, it doesn't look like I can continue here without, like, hurting myself. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Can I go down that way? And then goat? Yeah, that looks like a pretty dangerous goat. It's a non-climbing path to the weather station. There's a reason most people don't know it exists. Yeah, there are probably a lot of good reasons people don't know it exists. But how do you cross the bridge? Am I silly? And I'm really surprised I didn't see any timbies over here. You don't. Ah, okay. Yeah, this feels not safe. And like, I'm cool with risky goats. Hmm. I'm not sure I'm loving this path. Oh, I don't love what's happening here either. I think I'm forcing myself to go. Oh boy! This was not part of the plan. Hi Charmies, hi Bunny. Okay, so what's the plan now? Do I still go down that way and hope that maybe the timbies spawn in? Oh boy.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
Hmm. Ah, I see they have spawned in over there. Yes, okay. Can I goat this? Should I goat this? Two very different questions. I think the answer is I probably shouldn't. But I don't remember how I got down there before. I genuinely do not remember. It's been so long since I've actually continued on this path. Most of the time I just... Well, most of the time. The one time I came to get the camera, I went to the weather station and then turned around and left because... scary, scary, scary.
Felt so cold in my life.
Oh dear here. I think I may have gotten myself lost. Was there another path down that I missed? I really don't remember. How am I supposed to get there? You risk it? I genuinely do not remember. How did I do this? Did I goat this before? Was there a path that I don't remember? There's probably a path that I don't remember. I'm gonna go ahead and make a little fire and hold on.
Come on,
little
little fire. Perfect.
How cold is it? Feels like -9. What is this? Cold. Oh, we need new torches anyway. None of these are worth keeping, actually. They're all pretty terrible. That's okay. We'll keep the 28 and 29% ones, and then we'll just pull more in a little bit. We don't need to make more water. We could go ahead and make more rosehip pies.
Man, I could use a drink.
Ah, yes. She is thirsty. No, 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 no. No, no. We're gonna have to cheese this fire, aren't we? It's not too windy to sustain this fire. I do not believe that. Alright, I know I just blew it out again to 9 minutes, but we're gonna wait until it gets down to like 5 minutes before we add another stick. I hate choosing fires like this. This is so annoying, but I'm not going to just sit here and waste these pies. So, sorry about this. Blame it on the wind. 39 minutes. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Oh, the wind stopped. Okay. I still don't want to throw a ton of stuff on the fire just in case. But this is looking much more promising. I think we can maybe add the reclaimed wood and be okay. Yes. Excellent. And let's go ahead and grab some torches. And then the question is, are we just gonna go? I think we're just gonna go. Because I don't actually remember how to get down there. It's all terrible! Give me a good torch!
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I could have sworn there was a place that we could go down. Maybe from over here? Well, that looks really steep. I could have sworn there was a way through there. Alright, I'm honestly just a little unsure at this point. Alright, look at them take off. Is there maybe a way this way if I follow the way that the Tommys just went?
I can't feel my feet.
Well, the rosehip climb will bring me back up to the rope, right? Which will then bring me back up to the weather station. I'm trying to figure out how to go down.
My fingers feel numb.
Or do I have to get back up to that level? Ugh. Well, I don't really want to do this in the dark, so maybe we end up going back up and then sleeping in the at the weather station tonight.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Alright. Back up we go. Or is this a different path? No, this is the same thing. Okay, that's what I thought. To encumber, decline. Have some water. We'll have another rosehip pie. I'm still too over encumbered. What if I...
Whew. Sure getting cold.
What am I gonna drop? It's not very much. It's still not enough. Okay.
Too cold to think.
Just a few more things. We can drop this. We can drop the stone. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. So the weather's not great. It's getting to be the end of the day. I really don't want to deal with Timbies at night. So I guess we're going to stay here for the night. Maybe we can break some stuff down. Hey, Ghoulish Layman, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well today. And then maybe we'll also get some of our health back, because I really don't love the idea of going after Timbies not at, like, nearly full health. Let's see the inside. This is Sundered Pass. It's one of the Far Territories regions. I think you go back across that log bridge and there's a path off to the right, either that or go perpendicular across the rock face by the Bessie Bridge. Usually down that way. Yeah, I also feel like across the tree bridge was where there was a place to go down the path. I don't know. I just couldn't seem to find it. That's okay. We'll probably end up goating tomorrow. I just really didn't want to do that in this weather, and then right before it got dark and stuff. It just didn't seem like a good plan to me. Okay, so yeah. It's a cool area. I definitely haven't been there then. Yeah, it's very cool. I have to say, I really like the Far Territories, but they are very big. And there's just like a lot happening. I don't know them super well because the weather is also not very good, so I tend to avoid it here. But I think they did a good job with the design of the maps. I think it's pretty neat. Maybe what we could do in the meantime is find some cloth to break up. Although I think if I had seen some, we would have already done that. Never mind. Nope. We might want to repair the jacket. No, we can't. We need 2 for that. Let's repair the thermal underwear then. Yeah, I can only highly recommend the DLC. I think they did a good job with it. There's lots of cool things that they've added in addition to the regions. I personally love it. I heard they're working on more DLC for this, which, honestly, I'm not mad about. Alright, not a whole lot of cloth-like things here. Alright, do I have anything to craft? I have stuff for rose hips, but I don't want to do that because I want to make rose hip tea. If we eat this, we can at least have the can. They figured they wouldn't over their new game. Yeah, I was also really surprised to hear that. I haven't listened to the full interview, but I guess Raph did an interview, like, within the past week or two, and mentioned that there's going to be more DLC for this I knew they weren't totally done with TLD, even though they're working on Black Frost, but I definitely wasn't expecting like that much new content. I thought maybe they'd, patch in a region or two from episode 5, maybe do a couple of like little bug fixes or quality of life updates or something like that, but I definitely wasn't expecting to hear they'd add more content, like major content. DLC is 66% off for the Steam Summer Sale, $7 or so. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good price. Splitting them up for Black Frost is low-key dumb, but maybe that's me. I think it's hard to say, because, like, it's maybe a good thing to have a core team focused on one thing versus the other, but it's, I obviously am not in the industry. I'm also not in their studios, so it's hard to know if it's the right call or not. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Guess we're just gonna sleep. It was like such a waste of time. But. 2 more DLC plus they're working on adding episode 5 regions to survival. Gotta keep the lights on while they're making Black Cross. That's a good point. That is definitely a good point. But yeah, I am glad that they're gonna add some episode 5 regions into survival, because I know before episode 5 came out, they were like, don't get your hopes up, we're not making any promises, yada yada yada. And I understand why they did that. They didn't want people to get super anxious, like episode 5 comes out and then they're like, where are the regions in survival? How come they haven't been added? And some of them really, I understand what he meant by they're very linear, they're very, like, they're designed for the story. So I understand that they either have to make decisions about which ones are added, or they're going to have to make decisions as to how they're going to change it. So I do get that. But I'm so glad that they're adding at least some of the regions, because I had a blast, especially in Perseverance Mills and Perseverance Wilds. I thought those were very cool regions. Just give me a shotgun and survival. The shotgun was, like, quite a surprise. I was definitely not expecting that. I think engaging in a bout of expectation management. You love to see it. Yes. I think it is very important that, especially when it comes to game development, that they give people, like, expectations, or, like, manage people's expectations, because I think especially when you have a fandom or a fan community that is so hyped about something, they'll grasp onto anything. And so if he'd come out and said, yeah, they're definitely going to be adding in the episode 5 regions, people would be upset if it's not all of them, or people would be upset if it wasn't immediately after episode 5 was released, and it definitely, I think, was the right call. Rock paper shotgun. I'm saying this game needs a shotgun for years. I've been told it's in the campaign, haven't tried it yet. It is. There is a shotgun now in episode 5. And I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to add it. I also wouldn't be surprised if they made it something that's rare, hard to get, that sort of thing. Of course, only time will tell. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was like, oh, it's only in this specific bunker, or oh, it's only in the DLC and you have to get it through trading with the trader or something like that. None of those things would surprise me, because it was pretty intense. Same with the, there was also a special kind of stim in episode 5. I wouldn't be surprised if they added in, but probably not in Interloper or in Misery mode. But again, I also wouldn't be surprised if it was, like, very difficult to get those either. But again, only time will tell. I obviously don't know any more than any of you about it. The military stim. You haven't lived until you shot a ptarmigan with it. Hey, Tree, welcome in. Yeah, I definitely did not use the shotgun to shoot ptarmies. A shotgun being common makes so much more sense than the rifle. I mean, I suppose that's true, but given how common the rifle is, I don't know if they're gonna change that and like suddenly swap it out to say like, okay, the shotgun is now gonna be super common and the rifle is gonna be really rare, especially since they just added in a bunch of new rifle variants. But again, I'm not a mind reader. Anything could happen. So we're gonna try and go down here again. Oh. Oh, I sprained my wrist. We are gonna have to fix that.
What do you know? Looks like I survived another night.
Be backwoods or survivalist mountain man, woodsman, whatever, has a shotgun usually too.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know why they decided to do the rifle instead of the shotgun from the beginning, but, you know, decisions were made. And they're gonna have to balance it. Like, I don't think they'll be able to say, yeah, we're gonna just have rifles, shotguns, and revolvers all over the place, except for maybe in Pilgrim. Alright, let's go ahead and start a fire. It's cold.
Come on, little fire.
Hey, Kevin, welcome in. It's good to see you. I am having fun. I'm doing terribly in terms of speed, but that's okay. I'm having a good time. And that's all that matters, right? Not in a speed run, but... Maybe what we'll do is just... ask him. Hello, why did this not warm up, like, at all? Cool, thank you. Great. So much for my plan of getting my health back up. Oh no, I've lived too long. Oh no. I have no idea where the cougar spawns are in this map, and I really didn't want to find out. Oh, bother. Alright, Rob, have a good day at work. I hope things go smoothly for you, and have a nice weekend, too. Is this another blizzard? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is not going as well as the first, like, 5 days. The second 5 days is much rougher. Oh, thank you for that. This is not pleasant. I guess in the meantime we can make even more pies? Question mark. Oh, speaking of question mark. So there's this pizza place in town, and they have a pizza of the month. And so last month, June, I had ordered from them, and they had this really delicious pizza with like pesto, tomato, mozzarella, olives. It was fabulous. So then when July started, I was like, oh, I'm curious what the new pizza of the month is. Not because we were planning on ordering, but just because I was curious. So I opened up their website, and for the pizza of the month, they just had like 4 question marks, and then they're like, there's no pizza of the month this month. I was just like, alright, that's definitely one way to go. Blizzard Leviathan. And yes, that probably will be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for that. We might as well just cook more, right? As many as we can.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I'm glad I helped. Anything else? We could make bannock, but I really don't want to use my flour for that. Let's cook up more. Ooh, my favorite pizza. Oh, that's a tough one. I really like pizza with like, that's very typically like a Greek pizza, you know, like olives, spinach, feta, tomato, onions, that sort of thing. But I'm also a huge fan of like cheeseburger pizza with crumbled hamburger and tomato and, you know, onions and olives and oh, I could go for that any day of the week. But honestly, most pizza is good pizza, am I right? We're gonna need to add more stuff to the fire. It's really inconvenient. Oh hey, I didn't even bandage up my wrist. That reminds me, I forgot to call that we sprained a wrist. I can't really break down any torches. Okay. Favorite when I can get it is just plain traditional pizza. All pizza is good pizza. You guys had Chicago style. I have not officially had Chicago style, no. I've had some that kind of reminds me of it based on what it looks like, but having never had it, I can't actually say that it's similar at all. But I'd love to try it at some point, just because it looks so different. It isn't shredded cheese, it's just like sliced chunks. Ooh! Okay, Blizzard, if you could stop now, I would be very appreciative. You watch, I'm gonna put on a coal and it's gonna just stop. My personal favorite, genuinely bomb. I would love to try it at some point. Roasted tomatoes and brick oven. Ooh, yes. Brick oven pizza. It's the best.
I could eat anything right now.
Ugh. Astrid could go for a pizza. Seriously, a cast iron skillet pan pizza? Individual pan pizza? What would Astrid put on her pizza, though? It's not like she's got a lot of choices. Potato pizza. Carrot pizza. Sardine pizza. That I really like is barbecue chicken. Oh yes, barbecue chicken is a great pizza choice. That one's a little bit harder to get here in Germany, but like if I'm making it myself, no problem. Yeah, deer pizza. Oh, ptarmigan! It's like winter chicken pizza. Then she can probably make a barbecue sauce somehow with rose hips and... I don't know. I'm sure there's sauces in these houses, she's just not taking them. Exactly, sardines is just anchovy pizza. Or what's very popular here in Germany is tuna fish pizza. Not really my thing, but, you know, whatever. This will make more water. Not that we need to. But it's one way to pass the time. Come on. We'll sleep for an hour. I cannot believe we wasted an entire day because of this blizzard. There's no chicken pizza. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of tuna on my pizza. I don't really know why necessarily, because I like tuna, like tomato sauce on pasta. But there's something about it, it's just not my thing for pizza. I hate this region. I can't believe we're wasting so much time here.
Oh, I'm starving.
The other thing that really got me is when I first moved here, I didn't realize that pepperoni is not the same as here as it is in the States. So pepperoni is what they use for like green, like hot green peppers. Not jalapenos, but the other kind, like banana peppers, but green. And so I remember the first time ordering pepperoni pizza being very disappointed that it was definitely not the pepperoni that I was expecting it to be. And this actually came up yesterday because, for whatever reason, this one place that had pizza had salami and pepperoni, but they actually meant like American pepperoni, pepper sausage, pepper salami type thing. And that confused some of the Germans among us. They're like, where are my peppers? Like, this is the pepperoni. The sausage is the pepperoni.
Wait, I'm so cold.
Ooh, tuna Alfredo. I haven't had that. I've had Alfredo with like chicken or with shrimp, but I haven't had it with tuna before.
All I can think about is food.
And pepperoni over there is actually here the old way. Here in the States, it's processed. It probably depends on where you get it. You can probably get it both ways here, to be honest. Because a lot of the times they'll just basically make salami and add red pepper and call it pepper. That's also nice. Sometimes. But yeah. That was quite the surprise the first time I ordered a pepperoni pizza here. I was like, this is not what I was expecting. These are not the things that I was anticipating having on my pizza tonight. But as it turns out, I really, really like, you know, the vegetable pepperoni. So it all worked out. Might as well just kill time by breaking this stuff down, I guess. Oh, that got real close with our well-fed. Yikes.
God, I'd eat anything right
Ah,
about
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. I gotcha. Man, I was really hoping we were gonna kill a Timby today, but I don't see that happening. Where's the bed open? This has just not gone the way I planned. Fishy pepperoni do not. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a pepper. I'm trying to describe the German pepperoni or like the Italian pepperoni. It's like a pickled pepper. So that's what I mean by vegetable pepperoni or veggie. I'm not talking about like fake meat, not like vegetarian pepperoni. It's very, very confusing. that they both have the same name and are very different things. It's just passing time, I guess. Ooh, an Aurora. Cool. I wonder if there's a message.
Horse.
Doesn't look like it. That's too bad. Aurora. Oops, that didn't actually call. There we go. It's an early Aurora, too. It's too bad this doesn't have, like, a buffer memory. Woken up fully rested. Our tummy is basically empty. And the problem with having all of these rose-hip pies is, of course, I'm not tired most of the time. But I also can't use them for calories if I'm trying to sleep. Alright, let's try and sleep some more. I can't craft anything. I can't...
I need to find food.
I can't... I don't want to use up my rose hips to make tea. And I can't really do anything in the dark. Okay. Now it should be light enough out that we can go do stuff. Ugh. Maybe we just say, screw the Timbies here and we get the Timbies somewhere else. But that just feels silly, like we're already in a region with Timberwolves. Why should I not do this here? Right? It'd be silly. I'm just really struggling to actually get to them. We have to go back to some point where there must have been a way for us to go down into the valley. It'd be such a waste of time, and we've already wasted so much time. Let's go ahead and eat our 35% pie.
Think of fire.
Yeah, there's like a lake that I'm trying to get to.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Oh! Langdon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Enjoy the blizzards. Thank you. I will try my best to enjoy them. So we came out of the three-way cave. And there must be a way for us to... Oh, I think I know where it is. I just don't think I went back far enough. These bridges. Yeah, perilous crossing for sure. I think I just had to go back
Do you
further.
need trees? Because I'm gonna.
I really need to warm up. It's negative 22. This is terrible! Alright, we gotta find a place that we can put this. That's the way I'm supposed to go. No, no. No! Let my torch go out. This is the way I'm supposed to go. I was gonna say, I knew that there was a way back. Yes, 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 yes. I remember this now. Let's go ahead and place a fire in here. Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. Lucky day.
Get some coal.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
And let's have a reshoot too. For the warmth. The sound of this ice melting around us is very unsettling. We might as well eat these since they're already under 50%. Maybe past time? Maybe 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna pass a little more time. Okay, we're fully warm. I think what I'm gonna do is just pull some torches. Oh, it's not working. We'll keep moving. Good enough. Oh, there was a fire pit right here. Only I had kept going. Hey, Cuz, welcome in. Good to see you. Hold on, let me give you a proper shouty. I need to update my shout out list. There we go. How is your tournament run going? I still think it is so cool and so brave of you to have started here in Sundered Pass. Sundered Pass has been kind of a nightmare ever since we got here. That's a regular wolf. Oh, he's scared of me. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Finish my run. A nice quick 22 days and 10 hours. Nice. Chi-chi. Yeah, we just lost like 2 or 3 days here in Sundered Pass because the weather has been so abysmal. But I'm still hopeful that we'll be able to finish. I'm curious, did you have any issues getting a moose to spawn? Because honestly, that's one of the concerns that I have. I feel like it takes forever for moose to spawn for me. I'm so scared of doing this. I'm
Did
so
I say
scared.
I hate being
I
cold?
don't want to deal with them.
Because I really do.
think we should probably warm up before we deal with the timbies.
Oh, so cold.
Alright, here we go. Starting a fire.
Come on, little fire.
There we go. I did 11. We could actually maybe do this just with wooden sticks. No, let's just go with the coal. No, but I saw the moose on my way to get the AC woodworking tools, so after I crafted my bow at Mountaineer's Hut, I went back there and it was still spawned. Oh, nice! That works out well. Because I have not seen a moose yet, but I'm also thinking, I've been across 2 moose spawn areas. And they haven't been there. So, I'm not entirely sure. Funny enough, I had trouble finding a Timby. Oh! Yeah, I'm kind of hoping. I saw a Timby pack on the edge of this, like, pond area on the other side. So I'm hoping that we can get that taken care of relatively quickly, but I am scared because I've never gone after Timbies without having a fire to protect me. This is not my usual playstyle. We went to Blackrock and it took me crossing almost the whole map to finally find them. Oh my gosh! And Blackrock is usually crawling with them. Of course I say that, but I avoid Blackrock like the plague, so what would I know? Alright, let's have a tea to warm up quicker. Maybe I can take a quick nap, actually. I'm not tired enough. Fine, we're past time. But now I'm tired enough, right? Yes. I'm also nervous about going after Timbies with this kind of condition. Maybe I leave this fire burning. And hope that I can get a Timby and then come back here to warm up. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. I hate Timbies. I could have sworn I saw some over here, though. I'm also really bad at hunting Timbies because of the way that they fight. Four.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Maybe I can try and snipe them. No, there's no way I can snipe from that far. Okay.
If I don't warm up soon.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh my god. Why am I so scared? This is just a game. If I die, I die. Like... Oh my god. Why can I not draw my bow? Great. This is, like, bugged. This is bugged. I can't draw my bow. Are you kidding me, game? Oh, I can't draw it because I'm crouched. That would explain it. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Oh my god, my aim is terrible. Ah! Okay. At least one of them will die. Yeah. Okay. Ah, Timmy time! Oh my god, why is my aim so bad? Maybe we use this from now on. Bonk. Because as long as that other one dies... Hey! As long as the other one that I shot dies, it doesn't really matter. Oh god.
Gotta stop the bleeding before it gets worse.
Oh boy. I think we're gonna die. Yeah, we died. Okay. No, I'm not enjoying my time in Sundered Baths. Okay. Well, so much for that. I tried. I tried. He tried to eat the flare out of midair. He really did. Oh well. I tried my best. I don't think I'm gonna have time to actually do another speedrun before the end of the tournament, but we'll see. Maybe because I can do longer streams once I'm back in my usual setup and I'm actually comfortable, maybe we can squeeze one out next week, but I kind of doubt it. But we tried our best, we had fun. Like I said, I knew that this was the part that was going to be the worst for me, was dealing with Timbies, because, like, my aim with Timbies is terrible. It always takes me so long to get rid of a pack just because I can't ever seem to hit them. But hey, we tried our best, and that's what matters. We had a good time. I've never been to Sundered Pass this early before. I've never forged this soon before. So all in all, we had some successes despite this. Yeah, let's go ahead and call dies and heartbeat and injured. Gets hurt by an animal, that's what it's called. Oh, I wish I knew how many cattails I was carrying at the end if I had hit the 15, because as it turns out, I also needed the 15 to get bingo, or gifted a sub. Alright. Well, I was planning on wrapping up at about this time, maybe another 10 minutes, but it doesn't really make sense for us to start a new run right now. So I think I'll just wrap up here. We will go ahead and raid someone, though. yeah, it was exciting, and I'm glad that we tried this out. Like I said, I'll think about it over the weekend. I have to double check when the tournament ends and how much time I think realistically I can invest in another attempt. Between now and the end of it. So we'll play it by ear, but I'll decide on Monday. Yeah, totally. Fastest Forge. I really was impressed with the start of this particular run. It was off to a really good start. Very promising. If I was just better at Timbies, we probably would have been okay. Good practice, though. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope that you also manage to survive the heat if you're in one of those areas that's getting clobbered by high temps. And let's see, who's on? Like I said, I should be back with camera and in my usual setup and all that jazz on Monday, and then we'll either do another attempt of this or we'll go back to our really long run. It'll be one of those two things. So we've got a couple of people on right now. I don't see anyone that I know who's doing the tournament at the moment. But I think we're gonna go head over to Kimmy. It's been a while since I've rated him. So we'll go see. He's apparently counting saplings in Mystery Lake, I guess, based on the title. Yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun, and I hope that despite my absolute failure here at the end, that you also had fun. And yeah, hopefully see you all soon. A good one, everybody, and bye for now.